This is Zorky here, and today we'll be continuing the Elven Court playthrough of the campaign. In the last episode, we took some cities off our enemies, these 3 cities mainly, and yeah, just had a decently sized battle here, but the units are just not that. The units of the enemy were just not that strong. Over here, the same thing. I mean, yeah, their units were just not up to par with our units. And especially this army is just becoming an absolute beast. Once we have leveled this shock trooper, I mean, at that point, it's just game over for the enemy. I feel like there's very little they can do in the early game against an elite rank shock trooper, especially with well, tier 1 units that they have. Over here, we also noticed that they have their throne city over here, and we saw that their leader was over here somewhere as well, so we're gonna try to hunt them down now. We took this city earlier, but now I'm actually just gonna go ahead and go after these units right here. Take these guys out, and then we're no longer gonna have to deal with these armies when we go for their capital. It's very nice that they come forward. Especially with that Black Knight. Yeah, that's just not a good idea ever. So yep, goodbye my friend. Goodbye my lover. Come on. Jesus Christ. It's the slowest blow dart ever. Like I said, we're gonna try to get the shock trooper on our side, because if we get another one, like I said, then it's just a game over. Sphere of Protection, that's very nice. Luckily, we have... I was going to say Steel Enchantment, but we don't have that. In that case, we might just move back a little bit. Actually, if we convert it, it's not that big deal, right? So let's use the Shock Trooper as defense. These guys as backline. Yeah, you can deal with the longswordsman. Yeah, you cannot get there. Orc Black Knight needs healing, and then you can come over here. I'm guessing that they're just going to go straight in on the shock trooper, which is what I would expect. Yeah, that's exactly what they do. So now, as I mentioned, we're going to go straight in for the kill here, for the convert. Yikers! Okay, well, let's go, boys and girls. Big yikers. Unbelievable. I hope they don't dispel it. That would be very unfortunate. Do you have a dispel? No, you don't. Okay. That is unfortunate. So yeah, I would have liked to end the episode, the battle here. We would never have gotten the kill there anyway. Let's just kill. I just don't want them to dispel this. Okay, they didn't. Wow, almost lost that. Do we have a healing? No, we don't. Can we entangle? Yes, we can. That means we have another chance to heal as well. Okay, so then in that case, we're gonna try and level this thing as well. The shock trooper is already trooper level. That's nice. That's super nice. They didn't dispel last round, so I think the chances are pretty high that they're not going to dispel at all. Yeah, the shock trooper we can double later. That's not a big deal. I do want to get the XP on the shock trooper now. Does it have charge? No. Oh no, is it bleeding? Entangled. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. Goodbye. And another level. Let's go. Oh my goody goodness. Again, a strong will thing. Let's give that to someone else. Let's give that to you, I guess. Why not? Yes, I'll take that. Gladly take that, actually. I'm first gonna take out this army, though. Since I want that city to be back under my control first. I mean, again, this should be a very easy battle. Shouldn't be anything complicated about this. You just have to get in there and take them out. I hope they're gonna stack so we can actually get some decent cold lightning thing off. Nice. I mean, very, very good. Boop. That is just great, and now we can just take these guys out. Good, good, good. Boop. And a boop. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. And now we can move back. And since we're close enough to the city, I think they might just attack us next turn anyway. And getting another Black Knight in here obviously makes this party a lot stronger. So yeah, I hope they're just gonna come for us. Okay, over here, what will we be making? Probably the shrine into laboratory or the other way around, but it doesn't really matter. Either way, we want to grow. That's the most important thing for us. There's really nothing here, eh? What is up with this? I honestly don't understand this. I mean, sure. God. Okay, well, let's just not question it, right? Good. Let's take that again. Yeah, I thought it might be in their domain now, so that's why their vision got removed. Morale is worse. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, there's literally just mountains over here. There's some water over here. Maybe we should move there. That is so unfortunate. We just barely cannot make it to the haste berries there. Very unfortunate. Don't need to manual this. Yeah, we'll just get to the ancient ruins. Get to that afterwards. Get to that. Just clear all of the structures around here. I think that's gonna be the easiest and the best. This thing has leveled. Master Illusionist. Yeah, that is not useful for us. Floating is decent. Do we have any weaknesses? No, not really. Floating. I guess that's the only thing that I can really see that makes sense. That is useful for us. What I might actually do once I have a little bit more casting points is actually just summon another Phantasm Warrior in this army. I think a Phantasm Warrior makes a lot more sense than a Black Knight. A Black Knight just feels out of place, Because we cannot heal it, we cannot... There's no reason to have it in this army. And it would make much more sense to have it in this army, actually. Since then we have 3 Black Knights, and then you have a lot of mobility, and then you can use that to flank each other and stuff like that. So I think that just makes a lot more sense. So I'm gonna try to get that done whenever I have enough mana. Yeah, so that was to be expected. That is exactly what I predicted, actually. And I'm really glad I did it this way around, now that I think about it. They can move until there, so I'll move until approximately here. So that they cannot charm us. Come on. Okay. Good. And that's killed. Maybe not. Wow, 35% chance to get a stun there. No stun. I was expecting them to charm there, actually. Doesn't really matter, obviously, but we're gonna heal and then we're gonna kill. Let's go. Getting some levels on the long moment is actually not too bad. They're very strong units. Let's take the reward. Slightly evil, okay. Humans are unhappy, that's fine, I can live with that. Not a problem. 72 knowledge, that is really nice. I really want the city, just so I can take the Forbidden Sanctum afterwards. That is just such a great thing to have. Let's get that, let's get that, let's get that. That's first few things. Okay, that should be a very easy battle again. Yeah, even in this battle, the Black Knight is just not doing enough, I feel like. Wow. There is... okay, no, never mind. It's the Mass Curse. I was gonna say that their stats are just so low. But it's actually just the Mass Curse that is making it much lower than it usually would be. Yeah, I don't want to waste any mana on this, actually. That's great, that's great. Ah yeah, these things are tireless now, true. I forgot about that. Okay, this Berserker is, oof, not having a good time. Boop, boop. Let's go. Whoa. Big yikes. Boop. And a boop. Yeah, great. Okay. Easy peasy. And again, these things we can heal up very easily, so that's why I use them for the majority of these things. I think I will take this just for the 34 knowledge, just so I can have the magical structures a little bit quicker. Didn't even get it quicker, eh? Yeah, unfortunate. I didn't know exactly if it would make a difference or not, so I assumed that it would, but apparently it didn't. Yeah, we can auto combat this. No problem at all. We got a level on the shock trooper, or on the Black Knight as well. Oh, and this thing is so close to getting inflict stun. Okay, so this thing, this structure, I'm less inclined to clear now, because it will take a while for us to grow there, and I think I would rather head down here to start clearing out this Forbidden Sanctum, and then start moving into this throne city over here. I don't think we need any more units in this battle, in this upcoming battle. Since I think we should be alright just as we are with this army. Okay, that's a temple completed there, that's very nice. Let's get some public baths going there. And this we obviously want to make ours. Very nice. That's a big chunk of gold that we got every single turn. That is great. What do we want here? The city's going to grow in one turn. At that point we're going to get a lot of happiness. Talking about that in. Ooh, a Forge Priest. That is not a bad unit. Let's take that. And then this army is also complete. This thing is Guardian Flame, right? Yeah, so it's a healer, sort of. But now we can use this for battles as well, actually. So one thing that I said in the beginning of this playthrough is that we should never forget that there's a teleporter over here. Maybe at some point we're gonna be in a situation where enemies will show up here, so I need to keep an eye on this part of the map and at all times. So we want city growth, but I think going for the Builders Hall first into laboratory into observatory, I think is the best. Maybe not actually. Maybe wooden wall after that is better. So I want to get to wooden wall and stone wall because of this magma forge. Then we gotta get a lot more production again, and that's just gonna help us out tremendously in the long run. So I think I'm just gonna park this guy here for now. Just want to see what they have. I am gonna wait another turn, but this is super weak, man. And we can get another shock trooper. That would be great. That would surely be great. So now the question becomes, do we go over here because we see water over there, or do we just move over this way? I think I'm just gonna take the risk and go over here. Oh, there's some stuff. A hard structure. Oh, we've not seen those in this playthrough yet. Are the glades? Okay, yeah, and you are just gonna go after this, after these scrolls of knowledge. So then next turn we have this magical structures. At that point, our mana situation is solved, and then we can actually start casting some strategic spells as well to summon some stuff. Okay. Orcs are very happy. That is great to hear. That is also great to hear. And look at that. Look at our mana situation right now. Unbelievable. So good. Oh my goodness. Oh, 7 turns. Oh my god. That is insane. And we don't even have the scrolls knowledge yet. Oppa, okay. Very nice. Me likey like. Man, that is insane. That is really, really good. Our gold situation is sort of solved. That is really, really nice indeed. So there's some mana over here, or some gold over here that I shouldn't forget to take. And these guys can just go over this way now. Let's go into a town. Yeah, we don't have enough mana for that, but maybe we can sell an item or something for to progress that. So we have so many items that we don't use, so that, like this. Don't use that at all. Then we can actually start production of this laboratory. Okay, let's get this battle on the way. Let's go. I don't think that's correct. The Propel defeat. Oh, that is correct, actually. I cannot do this just yet. If they attack me, that's completely fine. But we cannot attack them just now. The reason why, so I was thinking, okay, we have Seeker Enchantment. So I can just ignore walls and then just start using my Shaman to kill all of the units. Even the Trebuchet, because we have fire damage. Because of Draconian Shaman. But we don't have mana. So I think I'll wait one turn. Or just sell some more items. Also a possibility. Don't really need that, I guess. But we'll probably have some more useless items. So this one is completely useless. This one, useless. Right, that's already 30 mana, so that's already enough. Sell that one. Let's sell that one apparently, because we already have another one on the way. 45 mana, that's enough. Let's see if the eval is different now. No, not at all. I think the eval is very, very wrong in this case. It's just a rogue that we have against us. Nothing special. How many casting points? 40. Yeah. I think the eval is very, very wrong about this. Maybe I'm wrong though. I mean, the eval has been right in other instances before, so... I don't know. Do we have Cure Disease here? Yes, we do. Boop. Let's go. So, what do I want to do here? So use Vengeful Frost, right? That's quite a bit of. Oh, that's only 7. So I don't really want to use any spells until you're out of casting points, since, you know. Okay, bit weird, but sure. So I already want to start healing. Oh, nice. That's another 10 HP as well for a shaman. That is great. So we do have some quick dashes as well that we can use. Some blinds. Very good, very good, very good. 19. We just have to wait until he uses all of his casting points. One more, I think. That's all good. We can heal again. Man, that is so insane. 5 casting points, nothing to worry about anymore. Gonna put my stronger units in front now. Like this Orc Shock Trooper, like this Orc Shock Trooper, like, well, sort of this Human Knight. And then put this guy behind, but also heal this guy. And I think the healing is also going to be very important. There's a Secret Enchantment on our Shaman. Again, they cannot dispel it except for... No, they don't have anything to dispel it with, no. So I thought maybe the Priest had something, but... Dispel Magic is a veteran rank ability, so we have to let it not get to veteran rank. That's sort of the idea. This Assassin is pretty much useless currently, but we'll just deal with that. I could go on the wall here. We don't have any resistances or anything like that, right? Like I said, first this thing, then anything else. Take some less damage, but you also heal our units, and that was sort of the thinking behind there. Okay. Yeah, this does nothing, pretty much. That does nothing. Man, Secret Enchantment is just mwah, unbelievably good. What a great ability. So sick. Unbelievable. I do want to move onto the wall, but also I don't. It's sort of... I'm going to take so much damage on my Shock Trooper that I don't think it's going to be worth it if we can just whittle them down like this now. Our Sunderen has enough HP anyway to deal with the damage that we take here. I mean, this 6 damage per turn is nothing. Good. And I think now we start moving, getting onto the wall. There is an assassin here. Don't really like that. That is exactly why I didn't want to move onto the wall. I'm sort of confirmed what I was already expecting to happen. Please crit. Didn't even need to crit. No worries. Didn't even need to crit. Okay, severely poisoned is just happiness debuff, right? Yeah. And some other small things. was afraid of that actually. Maybe we'll lose the shock trooper here. That would be really unfortunate. Can we lose it to the crows? Yes, we can. Not that we put this thing here. Can we lose it to this thing? Definite maybe. They don't have any other ranged units, right? No. Wow, that was maybe a bad idea. Do we bleeding or something? Oh, we're dead now. It's a very noxious vulnerability as well. Oh, we're dead. Oi, 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 oi. No. I think we're dead. Fudge. Are we dead? Oh, nah. That was a bad decision. That was a very, very, very poor decision on my end. We did all of this just to get a shock trooper elite rank, and now we lose it straight away. It's alive! It's alive! Okay, well. Unbelievable. Oh, that's so lucky. Oh, but honestly, that's nothing but luck. That was such a poor play on my end. Oy, 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 oy. Big yikes. Big freaking yikes. Okay, I think I'm just gonna use the shaman here until the end, just to whittle them down. They have 2 shock troopers. I didn't see that earlier, but that's not too bad. Okay, so that's gonna fade out in one turn or so. Well, very good. Very good, very good. I don't understand that they're still not coming out. I mean, just such a poor decision on their end. Maybe now they're gonna come out when they don't have any range attacks anymore. Maybe this was a bad decision to kill this. I'm not entirely certain how the AI works in that aspect actually. I'm just gonna move all of these guys over here since now we can, you know, only the crows can come out and attack us from this side, and that thing obviously. But so yeah, I think it was like this. Like if they still have 1 ranged attack, then they don't have any incentive to come out. That's actually very, very interesting. So obviously gonna try and charm this thing. Didn't succeed, but that's okay. Kill that thing. Get out of there. Get out of there, Tony. Kill the shock trooper. Kill that thing. War cry and a kill. And now just defense mode. Yeah, okay, our shock trooper cannot die. Good, 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 good. Oy, 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 oy. What a close game for our shock trooper. My goody goodness. I'm gonna heal this guy once more, just to be on the safe side. This shock trooper kind of needs some level still. Sprint. Don't want to kill it. Just want to freeze. Oh god, that's frozen. Yeah, I just want to give this shock trooper again some experience. And I think that should be a level as well. Yeah, great. Great, 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 great. Very nice. Okay, so that is 1 less enemy. So blah blah. Okay, sure. I don't really care. Okay, let's see. This is bullshit, this is garbage. That is absolute trash now, since we have so many of those already. And this one I'll keep, since there is an underground layer as well, that might come in handy later. But it probably won't. Let's see, yeah, this assassin can get out of this army now. It's just not very useful at all. I mean, on elite rank it gets a lot of stuff, but still not useful enough to stay in this army. I think the 2 shock troopers, they're just way more useful. And I think I'll head back here to take the city now. This unicorn can also come over here. Migrate to goblins? What? Why not to orcs? Is there already orc? Oh, okay, that makes sense. In that case, just absorb, right? Yeah, let's just absorb. This thing. Wow, it's just one hard structure in the middle of nowhere. But also this, I mean, you don't see this, right? In the normal game? Or have I just never paid attention to it? That looks cool, man. Very cool. Okay, so our mana situation has been solved. We killed one of our enemies, and now we're gonna take one more city here. This is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good, and we have this. Well, okay. Well, don't really care about that one, but sure. Build a storehouse, shrine, laboratory. Let's go. Next. What we'll be producing next here? Laboratory as well. So again, this city I just want to grow. Yeah, and it's very happy. That's great. I think I'll just make a hospital in here just so it grows even faster. Yeah, maybe I'll also make some of these maybe I'll make some of these structures later. But it's not that important just yet. Okay, so these guys, they're gonna go over here. Also not a terrible army, but yeah, this crusher definitely needs to be replaced. And actually what we said was that if I get enough mana, that I would start making some phantasm warriors that we can substitute in this army. Oh, that's a very strong army. Oy, 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 oy. Can we kill that? I think we can, but it's not going to be easy. I think we'll have to put the Phantasm Warrior up against the Shock Serpent, since this thing has physical and shock protection, and that's pretty much the only damage channels that it has. So if we do that, we should be alright. The rest of the units, I'm not too afraid of the Wraith. It just has fire and spirit weakness, so yeah. This thing should absolutely obliterate it, and the rest of the units are just not that strong. So I think if we use our Phantasm Warrior wisely, then this shouldn't be an issue at all. Okay, and the way they're stacking now, the Shock Serpent has to go to one side, so that means that positioning our Phantasm Warrior accordingly is actually going to be much easier. So actually we're going to move backwards a little bit so that these guys can just attack the Phantasm Warrior. So, like that. Actually they can also attack the Node Serpent, I don't care about that. But at least not any of the other units. Very good. Very good. Here comes the serpent. Yeah, and as I mentioned, this is just, yeah, not difficult at all. Where can you move? You can move pretty much everywhere. I do want to move you in front of that. Okay. You're not poisoned or something like that, no? No, you're not. Let's move him back a little bit more. That's not great. Yeah, look at how little damage I'm taking here. That is so great. So we're gonna kill this. You never deal enough damage to kill the Black Knight here, right? No, you're not. We need to take one more movement away from this thing. Right? Yeah, one more movement. So what I'm gonna do here is... Actually, do we? Let's do this. Sprint. Yeah, do we go after that? No, we go after this, right? This is much bigger threat at this point. You cannot move anymore. We still have you. Good. Okay. Okay, that's fine. And now we just heal this thing. And attack 3 times again. I mean... It's just such a hard counter. So sick. This can never kill. Okay, now we have the Black Knight back. Okay. Now we're good. This thing has 100% shock protection. That's unfortunate since we only have the shock thingy here. But we still have the heal, so we can use that. Attack again, and now we can start dealing some damage here. Very good. Who needs the XP afterwards? The Node Serpent doesn't anymore. I think I'll give it to the Black Knight. Yeah, that's the only one that isn't elite yet. Do we need anything else? Can we do anything else? No, we cannot heal. We cannot do anything. Yeah, I mean, I can net or something, but... Whoop. Good. Good. That's a lot of mana that we got from this, right? City Quake. 41 casting points. 400 gold. I don't think I'll ever use this. We do have enough mana. I think I'll sell this for gold. There's no knowledge that we gain from this or anything like that, so there's no, we don't get School of Enchanting quicker. 400 gold is a lot of gold. I'll sell for gold, fuck it. We do get a lot of mana from this anyway, once we start... Well, hello there. Are we strong enough to take this out? I think we might be. Again, Secret Enchantment enables us to do things that would usually be impossible. This mounted archer is a big issue. 50 casting points, and it's a warlord. Ugh. Warlord has some annoying spells. We're for sure not going to do this turn. Oh, there's another army behind. Okay, no, never mind. Then we can for sure not do this. Probably not even with this army. I mean, this army doesn't really add anything of value. Maybe what I should have done, and with maybe, I mean most likely, was had this army up here. Because this army is pretty weak, but it can deal with the residual units that are in these cities. And then had my main army, had those down here. I think that would have been better. The good news is now we know where their leader is at all time, since we know since we can look at the quest icon here, so that's good. But yeah, that's not so great. I'm also gonna make a settler here next, since I do want to settle over in this location pretty soon. We need to grow twice more in this city to get this and this into our domain. And we can do that by getting the wooden wall and then the stone wall. And it's also going to grow in 4 turns. So this city is almost perfect as well. Yeah, this city desperately needs to grow. But for that it will need a little bit better growth. What are we gonna do about this? I would love to take that city for myself, but I don't think I can do that just yet. I honestly don't think so. Yeah, I think I'll change my plans. I think like I said, I'll move these guys up there to take care of these independent units that are roaming around, these ancient ruins and stuff like that, just some small stuff. And then I can use these guys to actually move across the hazeberries here to move them down here. I think that's a better trade for me. What's a Nightshade Fairy? That's cool. Huh. There's so many random units here. And in the middle, just sort of random Heart of the Glade. Okay, that also means that we are currently just defending the city and nothing else. And with you, I'm just gonna move onto this gold, since I do want to get that pile of gold. Good. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, sure. That's something I didn't think about. That is annoying. Yeah, I don't think I'll go back for that. I might just make some... Nah, the Orc Priest is not enough. I think. Fire weakness, spirit weakness, but 100% blight protection. So it's that's a tough one. I think I'll make a few just to hopefully deal with that, but I think a Phantasm Warrior would be much better. Yeah, talking about that, I'm gonna send the Phantasm Warrior up here as well. Oh, the Black Knight. Good. And then I'll summon the Phantasm Warrior in this army. So that now we have this complete summon army, basically. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine as well. Let's wait here for now. Good, good, good. Okay. Hit this wall here. Okay, just a few defenders here, not too much. That's great, since our army is also not that strong. Let's see, get another Phantasm Warrior out, since I will have to deal with these wraiths soon. That thing is really annoying. How are we gonna deal with that? I don't really care about losing some vision here. I mean, it's not that big a deal, right? But still. Okay, so they're over here now. Wait, how does that work? That's not under our control, but it also doesn't get any domain? What? I don't know. A bit weird in my opinion. Good. You head up here. You guys head up here as well. Yeah, these things are just too slow. I mean, this thing is also slow, never mind. We just moved over mountains, and this thing is mountaineering, so in general, this thing is also slow. Okay. Unfortunately, we gave the enemy some mana here, which is not the greatest, obviously. Good, so we're making some stuff here. I'll get this out as well. This has been absorbed into our empire. That is great. Holy moly, look at our gold income now. Unbelievable, 173. Wow, that is sick. And a sick production city as well. That is great. And almost a grand palace. That's pretty sick. Okay, great. Nothing to complain about there. Okay, in 2 turns we'll have this in our domain as well. That is great. Yeah, I'm a little bit hesitant now to move over here since, well, we know that independence starts spawning there now. But yeah, I think it's still for the best. Let's get all of this out. Hospital is out there. Let's cast the Phantasm Warrior in there. Good, good, good. You can stay there for now. Okay. That's so weird. Okay, we're already max size, so we don't need anything else here. This thing is also completely useless. Okay, good. Haze berries, and now we can finally meet up with these guys, and together they should definitely be strong enough to take out any city. Good, good. You're good there. You can move over here. Nah, didn't actually matter. Okay, I also want to take out these independents. They're really annoying otherwise. You're good. Do I want another Phantasm Warrior? I think I do, right? There's no point in not casting any Phantasm Warriors, right? Because we would only be throwing away some casting points. So these things I do want to keep an eye on, since yeah, they need to die, otherwise they're just gonna take stuff again. Don't want to deal with that later. Well, that's, yeah, sure, perfect, no problem. Like that, and like that. Great. You can move over here, and then you guys can move in here. This thing doesn't have the most movement. This thing does. Yeah, I do want to manual this, I think, and I think that's also going to be the last battle for this episode. So our units are still pretty weak, right? So they don't have any levels except for the one Black Knight, and even though like it's just a tier 2 Black Knight, so it's not that great either. Especially the Swarm Darters can do a lot of damage. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping that they would stack up, that I can just target both of them down here. Oh, with a crit as well. Oy, 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 oy. Nasty, nasty. Tag that. We have a chance to stun now. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. Ah, no, that is so sick. I didn't even notice that School of Enchanting was done already. So this thing has sprint, yeah, it's just gonna damage us a little bit. Doesn't really matter. Brap, brap, brap. Boop. And well, since School of Enchanting is finished, I guess I'll level up my priest a little bit as well. So this thing is already elite rank, so we don't actually need to level this guy anymore. And we do have healing in this army, right? So we don't actually need Guardian Flame in this army that much. I'll still give it to some Black Knights just for XP purposes. So one of these Black Knights is going to get the XP, probably the higher level one, since I want that one to be a lead rank much sooner. They do get some good stuff here, Armor Piercing and Overwhelm. Both of those are pretty good. Both of those are pretty good. Goodbye. Very nice. We migrate to Orcs. Nope, we absorb. I don't want to make goblins unhappy, obviously, since we have some goblin cities. Let's grab these haste berries and then move on. Storehouse finished, that's coming. Man, School of Enchanting is going to make a massive difference, also in how this battle is going to go. So I'm planning to go there next. Oh my goodness, that is so sick. Let's get this next. I want some more casting points now. Good, good. I don't know if there's anything. Oh, well, there is something here. Okay, well, more free resources. I'll take that. So this army is gonna go straight here onto these hazeberries and then move to this thing next. Get just another city. I don't think I'll backtrack for this ancient ruins. I don't think it's worth it. Good. So there's still some independence over here, so we need to have that in mind as well. But yeah, I think I'll end the episode here. Next episode is going to be interesting because there's going to be a big battle over this city. I think we should be able to do pretty well, especially now that we have School of Enchanting, and we also have the Secret Enchantment still, so we can use that to its fullest potential. Especially the Shaman is very strong already, and also these apprentices are decent, but also the Sorcerer itself is pretty good since it has the Inflict Stun ability as well. But yeah, once you get Inflict Stun on a Sorcerer, you're just a massive beast. I think one of the first playthroughs that I did actually on my channel was a Draconian Sorcerer, and your Draconian apprentices actually have the Firebomb ability that the Flamers usually have, the Draconian Flamers, and then you have an AoE stun. That is just, it's such a fun ability to play around with. I think I saw that used against me and my friends when we were doing some co-op stuff, some co-op random maps, and I was like, man, that is so cool, I need to try that. And then I tried it and it was amazing. And especially when you have these, you know, once you get Draconian apprentices out and then you have Inflict Stun, man, insane, so insane. But even with the normal support units, it's just incredible. CC in this game in general is bizarre, because you're taking away a complete enemy unit's turn. That's unbelievable. That skews the odds in your favor by so much. Just absolutely insane. But yeah, like I said, it's gonna be the end of this episode. Again, got a lot of stuff done with taking out this enemy over here. Now working towards the Grand Palace, get some more casting points for ourselves. Did some more scouting, and I'm still not sure what this thing does. Keep off the grass. I think I honestly don't know what it does. If there's anything special that we need to look at there or something, or if we should move on to that with our sorcerer or something like that. No idea. We'll see at some point, I guess. But yeah, overall, I mean, look at this control. That's just very nicely controlled map here. Natural defenses, and now we're just moving south with pretty much all of our units. Definitely our two strongest armies. So yeah, very controlled game so far. The only thing that is still a thorn in my side is this spawner over here that just spawns some wraiths. But yeah, we can take care of that, no problem now that we have the Inflict Stun ability. That should also work against the ships. So yeah, we should theoretically be good on that front as well, especially once we start getting out some more Phantasm Warriors in this army, and then we can just go there and take care of that. But yeah, that's all for next time. For now, thank you guys for watching. If you like this sort of content, then consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.